Oh god, here we go. I didn't even check what level we were on. Here we go. So this is one that you can get without getting a gem, obviously, but it's a lot of memorizing. It's a memory game. So I expect to fail this one once, and if I do, then it's fine. I'll come back to it and really grind it out. I mean, if I get it first time, then that would be lovely, but I'm not, because I've just missed that one. Yeah. And when I was talking about pain in the ass levels earlier, I mean, this one, I think is going to be generally okay. Don't think it's going to take too long. The one that's going to take a long time is the other hog level. But we'll talk about that when we get to it. But yeah, in the original Crash Team Racing, and I think in Crash Nitro Kart as well, there was only one playable female character, and that was Coco. And that was just the time that we were in. 2000, I mean, female characters were limited to Lara Croft. She was the only one who actually was... Her and... When was No One Lives Forever? When was that out? That wasn't for another couple of years, was it? But yeah, it wasn't until those games came out that people were like, oh well, okay, maybe we can have female leads, maybe. And then it wasn't until recently when people were like, okay, yes, we can definitely have female leads, let's do it for every game. So in Nitro Fueled, there's still not very many female playable characters. Again, you can't really do too much about that because you've got to take from the originals. However, all the eye candy trophy girls, I hesitate to say eye candy, but it's the best term I can think of, to be honest. They were just there. They weren't really there to do anything other than to look nice. That's not really what girls should be doing. They should be being people. I think as of July the 3rd, they will be unlockable races, which is great. Ooh, ooh. And we're also getting Pasadena Opossum, which apparently people want. I'm amazed by this. Again, we might talk about this more when we do the 100% of Crash Team Racing, but that's probably going to be in the distant future, so I might as well talk about it now. Pasadena. We played Crash Tag Team Racing not too long ago, in fact. Because I wanted to... I don't care about that. I can't do this level without the red gem, so it's fine. I'm not worried about it. I discussed the characters on that, and yeah. The one thing that I remember about Pasadena is... This is the fastest little piece of Texas you'll ever see, or something like that. And my. Not somebody I really wanted bringing back, but that's just me. And apparently people... Apparently Crash fans at large want her back, as well as Von Clutch. And I'm like, what? Why? I mean, Pasadena, maybe I can just about understand she was not the worst character. She was just a bit of a flat character. You know, it's not the worst crime you can commit. But Von Clutch is flipping stereotypical borderline racist. Why would people want him back? He was never even anywhere near being a good character. If they bring back flipping Willy Wumper Cheeks, I'm going to be so mad. And I know there's the argument, oh, you don't have to play as them. But if I was to go online and have to race against Von Clutch and Willy Wumper Cheeks, it's just like, come on. Do I want this in my life? Look at this, you can cheat on this level. Run into the background. Has no benefit other than saving you some effort. There's no crates back there, but hey. You gotta take every little victory you can get in this game. I think it's here, yeah, there it is. There you go, look, and they start again. So if you're just a second late, you ain't getting past. You're gonna get a burnt little bottom. A burnt little bandicoot bottom. Oh, might as well get the crates. Stuff in them. Lives. Balls. I'm quite excited by all the new content that's going to be coming to Nitro Fueled. Because I know that Spyro's coming. That's good. That's very good. And I know that Baby T is coming as well, which hopefully means... I mean, I saw a screenshot, and I don't know if it was just like... What the hell happened there? Did you see that? I fell through that leaf. Damn input lag. Ah, right, here we go. So there's a bit here. Now, here's the switch crate, and you may be thinking, well, hey, what does that switch crate do exactly? Because if you were to go ahead here, you'd realise that it's actually not done anything ahead of you. But if you go back this way, hey, look down there. Whee! Dangerous game, but that's Crash for you. Jump back up, and job's a good one. Because if you didn't do that, then you'd be scratching your head and thinking, where were them 2 crates that I missed? And I did that lots and lots of times before I thought to go back on myself. So now you know. Yeah, you really don't hop very high. Right, there we go. And yes, now. Let's see if, well, there was no gem route to take, so. Where was that box? I'm going to do that again because I want to know where that box is. Ripperoo, you can wait. It might be, because sometimes they do this, they hide crates above the sort of screen fold. But I don't remember it being a thing on this level, and I've not long since done this one as well. I mean, maybe I moved away too fast for it to register that arrow had blown up. Yeah, so that's gone. Oh, hang on a minute, hang on, I know where it is. Can you tell where it is? Yeah? Can you see it? You might not be able to see it. I've ballsed this up. That down there, in the PAL version, I'm pretty sure that's gems down there that you have to walk. Oh no, it's not, because that's in upstream. Ah, blinking heck. Goo! Blee! Right, let's jump. You might be thinking, hey, why did it just not hit the checkpoints? They count as crates, that's why. Because it should by rights be quite easy. I should really... Oh, did I really just do that? Oh, I forgot you can do that in this game. This is going swell. I was about to say, if you spin the monkey while it's rolling, then you get knocked about. I spun the monkey while it was rolling. I thought I'd caught him just in time that he'd stopped rolling. I'm going to do this, and I'm not going to spin Aku Aku away this time. Not that Aku Aku can save me from such a grim fate as water. Although you kind of have to... The thing with this... And the thing I find with video games in general is that you kind of have to take some of it as representative. As in, not literal. Because Crash undoubtedly can swim. Because he fell out of the castle and was in the sea then. And, you know, swimming in the sea, not the easiest of tasks, especially if it's super, super deep. You don't exactly float to another island by accident and not be able to swim and survive it all, and then fall into the stream and not survive it. Now, I came to the realisation that Crash is actually probably the most non-violent big title there is. Because there really is no violence in it. The worst that you do to things is stomp on their heads. But I mean... What's that? They just disappear. There's nothing painful that ever happens to the characters that isn't comedic. The only exception being that when Crash drowns quite graphically in the later games. But sometimes he doesn't even do that. Sometimes he just falls in the water and then he's got a stupid expression on his face, which is great. I love it when that happens. The representation of him falling in the water and you losing a life kind of says to me, well, he's just getting swept away back to the start of the level. Sort of thing, as opposed to dying, because maybe he doesn't die, maybe he just is in a situation where, oh god, well, I can't get back there very easily, I better start again, and so that's what it is to me. So, like I say, you gotta take a lot of these things as representation. Did I really just do that? Let's just move on to Ripperoo and come back to it. Now that I know what I'm doing, it should be okay. But let's see one of my favourite characters in this whole franchise. This is just a timing game. Hit it now. There we go, hit him. I love the laugh. That should hit him. So it's just when he's next to it. Now. Come on. Got him! Ooh, he nearly fell on me there. Rip Ripper. Lost City, here we go. Now, at this point, the game right, here's an interesting experiment. You see, this is how you... Oh, sorry, just punched the mic. This is how you can tell the difference between the jumping height in PAL and NTSC, because here, in the PAL version, you can jump over these crates. You can't do it in NTSC. So the difference is minor, because weirdly you can jump this way, but you can't jump back over the crates. which I find a bit bizarre. But yeah, beyond this point, the game starts to get hardcore. It stops messing around with these silly little, oh, let's go up the stream and have a fun time levels. No more fish, no more silly tribesmen and tortoises. Well, there's a few more tortoises. No more monkeys, you know, we're onto bats. We're onto bats that can destroy you and ruin your day. Crates that you can't really see all that well. And this is what I mean by the atmospheric music just really adding to it. I mean, the sunset. Oh yeah, there's a switch crate back there as well. You wouldn't have known about it if I hadn't told you. I cannot reach. But I can spin it away. Cheers, game. Crap. Right, let's get that life. It's fine. Right, let's destroy the lizard before he gets in the way. You always have to check in these little back corridor things as well, in case there's crates. Okay, I gotta tell you something. I pressed the spin button in advance. Input lag. It strikes again. If you got a HD TV, you're probably playing on it with a device that supports 1080p output, and the TV will support 1080p input. So there's not going to be any scaling or anything like that. So your input lag woes are over. But if you're playing old games, then input lag is a reality, and it's quite a harsh one. It's a bit irritating. It's a bit of a tease, isn't it, that they put a bouncy crate there, but you can't use it because you need to break it in order to get 100% crates, and you wouldn't really go over there if you weren't going to break it, sort of thing. Funnily enough, if you kill the master bat, both master bats, the other ones, well, they stop coming, but for some reason they also turn into Wumpa Fruit. Right, onto the thing. Okay, don't know. I kind of did. Oh, here we go. Oh, God! I thought he was going to do. These guys think they're all that, these lizards. Uh-oh. Oh, goodness, that was a bad situation to be in. Don't do that. Going to follow any piece of advice today, it's not to do that. Here we go. This is the embryo bonus round. So they are remarkably difficult. Lots of TNTs and things. Rather evil, as Embryo himself is. You get a few lives, but other than that, you don't get anything from them. There's no save point. You just get dumped back into the level, so I really don't get the point of them. They're a bonus level where you don't get much in the way of bonuses. Here he is, look, here he is again. Come on, mate. Think you're hard, do you? Oh, goodness, that was bad move, bad move, bad move. Fine move. Good move. Gah! Sorry, guys. I'm not going to fall off. I'm not going to get killed by bats or by dirty lizards. Look at him down there. Thinks he's all that. He's about as all that as a little speck of dust on the ground. That's what he is. A dirty, sweaty lizard. Can you imagine that data just being called facts? Hey! Well, so much for my plan. I feel naked. Oh, look, Wumpa Fruit. They end up in awkward places like that as well. You can't get to them, they just float around. When I said these are some of the hardest levels in the game, and by these I mean this and its sister level, which we will get to, and I will discuss that at length. At length it will be discussed. By moi. Bye-bye, Brio. Go and blow yourself up. Well done. I really love the sound of collecting loads of fruit at once. I mean, just collecting the sound of the sound of one fruit being collected is lovely. The sound of many fruit being collected at once is just gorgeous. It's just like, you feel very accomplished. Oh God, that was a bad idea. Yeah, let's go back to up the creek and then come back to the Lost City because, you know, we need to shake this up a bit. I can't just keep doing the same level over and over. Right, no messing around this time. Yeah, you can snap at me all your light, Buster. I'm still getting through. Right, now let's go to the right. Oh, what? Where is it? Where was it? Where actually was that crate? It was there before. It was in the same place. I'm sure it was. You kind of miss being able to slide in this game, I must admit. As much as this is my favourite of the Crash games, Crash himself does feel kind of stodgy. When you compare him to Well, mainly 2. I think that had the best moveset, because 3 just got a bit much. You see, once I go across... I mean, I suppose I could bounce back up. If I don't get it first time, I'll bounce back up. What?! I have no idea what happened there. I just fell through nothing. So you've got to act fast on information that you don't have. It happened again! Right, screw this flipping level. Nice. That was a lot of kills. Right, get the lizard. It's fine, it's fine. I didn't actually gain anything from getting the lizard. I got the lizard to avoid getting hit. And I got hit. I managed to finish the level while Embryo's still there. Didn't know that was possible. Oh well, that's cool. Yeah. What if he didn't move from there and I get to the boss battle and he's just like empty room? That'd be good. You can just run straight through this one, that's fine. Alright. So it's after the 2 come out. Yeah, then you can run for it and then jump and jump back. Okay, that's fine. Where am I now? I was on the corner then. So much for your square hitboxes. People who complain about Insane having a slightly different hitbox. Yeah. Oh, I can't do it because you got a different hitbox. Oh no! Yeah. People have 100%ed it. That's not an excuse. Who do you think you are? Oh god! Right, this is gonna break. Ah! Alright, here we go, look. I can jump over them, can you? I didn't think so. Right, this... up. Oh, right, okay. Right, let's jump on him. Ah! No, okay, he's gonna jump on me. Damn it. Right, might as well. For some reason, they break instantly. That happens to literally no other crates in this game, or in any of the other games. Ah, here we go, one of my favourite levels. Love this level. I love this level because, again, it's just so atmospheric. There's been lots of games given away for free that were awesome. Oh, you're kidding me! That has never happened to me before. Fortunately, I survived it. Right, here we go. I've literally never had that happen. Okay, now here's the thing. There's a secret here. You ready for it? Yeah, they like that little trick. You know, want to know a weird thing as well? Oh, because I got caught on that stupid lip. Right, I'll wait for that fire. Weird thing, in the manual for this game, pardon me, the stripy bouncy crates, it says something like, I'm not quoting verbatim here, I'm paraphrasing, but something like, if you hold the jump button while bouncing on these crates, you'll get even more stuff out of it. Something like jump higher for even more bonuses or whatever. You don't get anything more. All you get 10 Wumpa Fruit out of it every time. But it doesn't say this contains 10... Where's that square hitbox now? Again, it happened again and it's just thrown me off. Oh my god, why does that keep happening? Let's talk about films. Tell you what I watched recently, not very much of it, but I watched... and I will just mention that this was because I listened to the What a Cartoon podcast before you say anything. I was watching The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. And it was really, really good. I really did enjoy the animation. I mean, Tigger's little bounce that he does when he's sort of moving away from a scene is so nice. It's so nice to watch because you just get a real sense of his texture and how he feels and how he acts and his physics. And I never realised this about Winnie the Pooh before, but those characters, they don't really like each other very much, and it's discussed in the podcast, so that's not original research. But I did notice this, the fact that they don't really care about each other so much. They just sort of hang around together because they got nobody else to hang around with, I guess. Right, let's find out if there is indeed a hidden crate up here, or if I was just lying to myself. No, there isn't. Oh well. Let's just do some spinning then. I'm not sure. It's a bit of a puzzle, that one. Right. Ah! I think the argument that he's got a pill hitbox and not a square hitbox is only an argument that a speedrunner can make. That's it. But they claim, oh, it makes Crash harder. It really doesn't. It's just as hard as it always was. In fact, I found it easier. I found it easier getting through Insane Crash than I did getting through this Crash. Right, where did I die last time? Was it to bats? Or was it there? Lifey life. Must have been there because there was a life there. And goo! Let's see if I did it. Or if I missed one stupid crate. That's our third gem. Really? I've only got 3? Jeez.